What happens when one man stands against hundreds and calls on God to prove the truth? It is the story of Elijah, a prophet who faced impossible odds and witnessed a miracle that no one could ignore. At this time, the people of Israel had turned away from God. Instead of following him, many began worshiping a false god named Baal. Their king, Ahab, and his wife Jezebel encouraged this, leading the nation deeper into confusion and false belief. But Elijah was different. He stood alone as a prophet of the true God. One day, Elijah delivered a bold message. There would be no rain in the land until God said so. And just like that, the rain stopped. Days turned into months, months into years. The land dried up, crops failed, people were desperate. Then, after 3 long years, God told Elijah it was time to act. Elijah went to King Ahab with a challenge, one that would decide once and for all who the true God really was. A great gathering was called on Mount Carmel. Hundreds of prophets of Baal stood on one side. Elijah stood alone on the other. Elijah spoke to the people. How long will you go back and forth between two beliefs? If the Lord is God, follow him. But if Baal is God, then follow him. The people said nothing, so Elijah proposed a test. 2 altars would be built. Each side would prepare a sacrifice, but no one would light the fire. Instead, they would call on their God. The God who answered with fire would be the true God. The prophets of Baal went first. From morning until noon, they shouted, danced, and cried out loudly, "Baal, answer us!" But nothing happened. No voice, no fire, no response. They tried harder. They shouted louder. They even hurt themselves, hoping to get their God's attention. Still, nothing. Then Elijah stepped forward. He calmly rebuilt the altar of the Lord. He placed the sacrifice on it, and then did something unexpected. He told the people to pour water over it, not once, not twice, but 3 times, until everything was soaked and water filled the trench around the altar. Then Elijah prayed a simple prayer. "Lord, let it be known today that you are God, and that I am your servant." And suddenly, fire fell from heaven. It burned everything. The sacrifice, the wood, the stones, even the water. The people fell to the ground in awe. "The Lord, he is God," they cried. After this powerful moment, Elijah told King Ahab that rain was coming. He went to the top of the mountain and prayed. At first, nothing happened, but Elijah kept praying. Finally, a small cloud appeared in the sky. Soon, the heavens grew dark, and heavy rain began to fall. After years of drought, the land was alive again. This story isn't just about fire from heaven. It's about faith, even when you feel alone. Elijah stood against hundreds, not because he was strong, but because he trusted God completely. Sometimes truth stands quietly while noise surrounds it. Sometimes doing the right thing means standing alone. But this story reminds us, God sees, God hears, and at the right moment, God responds. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful Bible stories brought to life. And remember, even one person with faith can make a difference.